Police say Taylor committed aggravated assault after he held somebody up in this Burgers and Shakes restaurant behind me. He then led police on a chase that ended in this parking lot where authorities shot him after he refused to drop his weapon. Within the last 5 minutes, at least 4 ambulances have come here to the Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital. I want to step out here just to give you a little view of what we're seeing. One person was actually just transported inside of the building. He had a neck brace on and bandages all up his arm. You can see another person on a stretcher right here being brought in. The victim's mother found explicit messages in her phone, and Pearl even tried to meet up with the young girl, but was instead met by police. Police have now confirmed for us that this is a shooting. I'm going to take a step out of the way here just so you can see where the focus of this investigation is. As you can see, the front door to that house is still open. This fire station behind me is one of 2 at the center of this investigation. It was here that 55-year-old Manuel Fernandez is accused of planting cameras inside of the bathroom. Just one day after Florida Democrats filed a lawsuit after being denied entry to the Alligator Alcatraz facility, the Archbishop of Miami is speaking out and condemning the treatment of immigrant detainees. Flashing police lights flooded this North Miami neighborhood as a deputy-involved shooting leads to a large response from law enforcement Wednesday afternoon.
It's very, very dangerous. It's a very dangerous area. I mean, it's not safe for your kids to go out.
Chopper 4 captured the scene from above, showing the center of the active investigation. North Miami police say they were responding to a call about a stolen vehicle in the 400 block of Northeast 137th Street.
Shortly thereafter, gunfire was exchanged by officers and a male subject was shot multiple times.
Police also say 2 North Miami officers were hurt, but neither was struck by gunfire. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office assisted in the response and confirmed one of their deputies fired a weapon.
We are still working out the details. As you know, the investigation is still fresh.
It's unclear at this time if a North Miami police officer or suspects opened fire. Neighbors tell us this kind of heavy police presence isn't unusual around here. One resident said he'd been stuck inside for hours, but he's not surprised.
It doesn't faze me. It really does not faze me. It's a norm.
Police say 2 people are in custody and there's no threat to the public.
Well, I'm not comfortable. I'm not safe at all.
It's sad to hear that they're going to shut down the delivery unit.
Bianca Ramirez lives in Homestead and is expecting her first child. At her checkup today, she found out she'll be among the last to have her baby at Jackson South.
It's literally like so convenient. It's only 20 minutes away from us. So downtown would definitely be an issue.
Now, expectant mothers in that area are being sent to Jackson Memorial and Jackson North Hospital. Each is over 25 miles away. Jackson South serves the neighborhoods of South Miami-Dade like Cutler Bay, Homestead, and Palmetto Bay. Sheila Sims Watson is a licensed midwife in Southern Miami-Dade and says this closure will only hurt underserved communities.
What's the community going to do? Where are we going to go?
Watson also says that when giving birth, time is of the essence.
It's a delay in care, and that delay in care can be the difference between life and death.
The hospital says the OBGYN physician practice will stay open, but Ramirez says it's especially hard to see the ward close.
I was born in Jackson. My husband was born in Jackson. So there's history there and we just trust Jackson. They've been around for a very long time.
Officials say that the Jackson healthcare system has partnered with Community Health of South Florida to provide prenatal care for patients. This is Teddy Bridgewater leading the Miami Northwestern football team to a 3A state championship win, but it's his work behind the scenes that's been getting attention.
Him closing that gap of making sure that the students have a way to practice, pre-game meals. I don't think he did anything wrong.
Bridgewater shared a post on Facebook asking the community to chip in for the team. In that post, he outlined what he's been personally paying for, including $14,000 for training camp, $1,500 a week to feed the team, and $700 a week to get players to and from practice. Star X Smith has known Bridgewater for years.
This has been a legacy of our community for decades. And all of a sudden, because it's him, it's just like really big deal, you know? And so I think that sends a bad message to people who have good hearts.
Bridgewater, who did not respond to our request for comment, fired back on social media, saying you can't suspend someone who isn't on your payroll, and he made it clear he's staying involved. The school district issued a statement which in part reads, "The Florida High School Athletic Association has clear guidelines regarding impermissible benefits, and we're committed to upholding those standards across all our athletic programs." And for people like Monique Barley, who's both a parent and an alumni, the punishment just doesn't line up with his intentions.
I believe what he did was good, and it was the betterment for the community, especially in the Black communities.
Tensions erupted inside Miami Gardens City Hall on Tuesday night as frustrated residents packed the council chambers to push back against a controversial bill.
Miami Gardens, they do not respond, and that's a problem. We voted you in to address our concerns, to address our issues, but they don't respond. They don't want to respond because they don't want to be held accountable.
The outrage comes as city council members introduced legislation that would extend their own term limits, giving themselves more time in office than originally allowed. What started as concerned testimony quickly turned into a shouting match, with one councilwoman firing back at the crowd.
Rules and regulations of this office, and you think that you can come in here and be disrespectful? No.
Security was called in, and several residents were escorted out of the chambers. Fueling even more anger from the community.
They say I'm a threat to them because I talk loud and I talk aggressive. That's how I talk. So how is I'm a threat at 69 years old?
Residents were only given 2 minutes to voice their concerns, which they say isn't enough when the future of their city is at stake.
We vote to let them know that we are aware, and when we need to come out in the community or come out to a council meeting, to let the voice be heard.
Despite the heated exchange, council members say the bill is about community and progress, not personal gain.
And we are here to represent the people of Miami Gardens, and their voices matter. We want them to know that their voices matter, and their voices is what helps us to effectuate change and make decisions.
But for many residents, that isn't enough, and neither are 2 minutes at the microphone.
We should be able to communicate, we should be able to disagree with each other, and still respect each other.
In Miami Gardens, Melanie Lowe, UMTV.
We'll not back down, and we will never be taken advantage of.
Why did you put those cameras up? Did you put those cameras up?
I have no idea.
Manuel Fernandez avoided the cameras after he bonded out of the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office investigation revealed the cameras were first found in Doral at Fire Station 69 in the men's bathroom, the second at Station 66 in Homestead in the women's bathroom. The investigation also revealed more than 600 video clips were recorded at the two fire stations. Officials say 18 male and female MDFR employees were filmed in their most vulnerable state. The MDSO investigation linked the footage back to former Lieutenant Fernandez because he was, quote, the only employee working at both fire stations on the respective dates. Fernandez faces 11 counts of video voyeurism.
Is CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Melanie Lowe, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Demonstrators descended on Alligator Alcatraz today. Activists and medical personnel are calling for the ICE detention facility in the middle of the Everglades to be shut down. Family members were there too, and CBS News Miami's Joan Murray talked to one of them. New details just into the newsroom. Broward deputies say they have located a woman who went missing Sunday night. Detectives say 30-year-old Summer Leah was found safe. She was with a man in Hillsborough County near Tampa. She was last seen getting into this car at a Target on 3200 North Federal Highway. The vehicle is registered to Timothy Bowman. Bowman was with her when she was located, and he's since been detained for questioning. We're seeing the moment a man on a bicycle was struck by a hit-and-run driver in northwest Miami-Dade. The driver was in a dark sedan and has not been caught. It happened a week ago on Northwest 7th Avenue. That's near 95th Street. Samuel Singletary was killed in that crash. If you have any information, call the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. And if true, these next survey results are nothing to be proud of. According to a new survey by the Pew Research Center and the U.S. Census Bureau, Miami is the most inconsiderate city when it comes to phone etiquette. Apparently, Miami leads the way in nearly every bad habit measured. Residents were the most likely to talk on speakerphone in public, use their phone in front of a significant other, watch videos or play music without headphones, and check their phone while talking to someone face to face. Those bad habits are also bad for relationships. 1 in 5 Americans say they've ended a relationship because of someone's poor phone etiquette, and nearly 2 out of 3 people in Miami surveyed admit to using their phone while using the restroom. That's CBS News Miami's Quickcast. I'm Melanie Lowe. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS Miami.